up, girl? What you doing?
Oh, hey! So today we're gonna be cooking some shrimp scampi from scratch. All from scratch, everything from motherfucking scratch. Today, we're cooking for the motherfucking box. Cause that's all y'all motherfucking ass deserves. So anyway, so we're gonna be cooking this shrimp, Mediterranean shrimp scampi. And it has protein in it. It's good for you. But I'm gonna be making it like in some wraps. Come here, let me show you. So this is what I'm gonna be using. I love this stuff. It is so good. We ate it last night for dinner too. This is what kind of motherfucking lettuce hearts? Okay, so this is romaine heart lettuce. I really never knew the name, but yeah, this is what we're gonna be using. For the wrap. So we're just gonna use it like, I like to use it like tortillas, and I like to trick myself because you know, as Mexicans, we like to eat tortillas with everything. And so what I do is I just take it off like this, and then sometimes I'll take this part off and then I'll just use it like this, and I'll put like whatever in it, you know what I mean? Like you can even put like tacos in it. You can make it like a taco. You can put your taco meat, everything you put in a taco, put in this lettuce, so you don't have to eat tortillas. Okay, so next I'm gonna be using some tomatoes and some avocados. I'm gonna make a tomato and avocado salad, simple salad with just olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's it. That's pretty much it. But I'm just gonna show you what I use for my ingredients because I know people are gonna ask. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that shrimp scampi in the skillet, and then we're gonna get some mukbang. Okay, so if y'all wanted to know, I'm just using extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna put some of that in there. I washed the pan, it has a little bit of water in it. It might spark. Don't you hate it when you put oil? It's all crazy on you. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna put my shrimp scampi in there. I think I'm gonna put a little bit, I think this requires to put a little bit of water in it too. Oh shit, not today. Okay, let me see. What's up, all my chunky monkeys and chunky junkies? I hope everyone is having a great motherfucking day. Yeah, let's get some motherfucking mukbanging because that's what I'm here to do, right? I have some water to drink. And then I also have this stuff that I wanted to try. It's blood orange flavored organics. Organic Italian soda. It sounded so bomb, but honestly, I have to say, it's really good. Let me just say that. But it's a little too sweet for me. It's supposed to be organic. And just because y'all know I love my Diet Coke, but I always try to substitute my Diet Coke for something else. Like, I try not to drink Diet Coke all the fucking time. I really like to drink Diet Coke when I eat because it's just really refreshing. It's not too sweet. It's just really refreshing. It almost is equivalent to like seltzer water. That's what it almost is, with a little tiny bit of like caramel. That's what, if nobody's ever tasted Diet Coke before. But I have some shrimp wraps that I'm going to be eating. So I'm just going to put the shrimps in here. And then I just sauteed real quick some onions with them. And these are just that lettuce that I told you it was. Mmm. So good. This makes me so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. So I was like, I need some chile. Like, y'all know us Latinas love our chile. Well, I was like, I need some chile up in the mix. And I was like, I don't want to put tapatio. Like, tapatio might kill it. Tapatio is just too, like, the shrimp is already a little bit salty. So I was like, what if I put red pepper? So let's see how it tastes with red pepper. Put a little bit on the side right here. I should have fried it with red pepper, huh? Y'all, to my girls out there that eat a lot of spicy stuff, like especially tapatio, y'all know sometimes we gotta kick back on the salsa and stuff because, girl, like, I'll be getting gallstone attacks and stuff like that in my stomach because of all the salty and hot stuff that I be eating. Look at how pretty that is. That's so pretty. It just looks pretty. If your food looks pretty, it's gonna taste pretty. Mmm. It tastes really good with the pepper. All right. Now, this salad here, this is an avocado and tomato salad. I learned this from another YouTuber that I watch. His name is Miles Spears. He hasn't uploaded in a while. I'm not sure why. That's why I like him, because that's why I started watching him, because his vlogs are just like his real life, what he's going through. And that's what I really like about, like, what I like in a YouTuber, like when it's just their real life. It's not like overdone. It's not like boring. Them just, oh, let's go to Home Goods. Oh, let's go to Walmart. Oh, we're going here like every fucking day. Like, no, like these people are really going through stuff. Like, and especially because I'm a chismosa, and a chismosa is I'm fucking nosy. I like to see in people's lives. Anyways, so that's why I like to watch him. But you know, sometimes he's going through stuff. Sometimes he's busy or whatever, so he doesn't get to upload. But that's why I started watching him, and he's a vegan. And sometimes I like to copy people's recipes, especially if they're simple. And he made this salad one time in one of his videos. And it was just basic avocado, salt, pepper, and some olive oil. And I was like, oh my god, that is so good. Because it's almost like, it could almost be like a salsa. It could almost be like avocado dip, like whatever, but it's just really rustic. And I love juicy tomatoes like this. Like, I love tomatoes, roasted tomatoes, and tomatoes just like this. It is really good. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know, I actually started watching Miles from another YouTuber called Nina Unrated. She also has a mukbang channel if you guys want to check it out. I think it's called Snapchat Sundays. I'm not sure why it's called that, but yeah, that's her mukbang channel, and she does really good mukbangs. Like, she lives, I think she's in Miami, or sometimes, a lot of times she's in Miami, so she gets like to taste like different kinds of foods, and that's what I really like about it. But if you guys want to check her channel out, I'll link her down below, because I told them I'll give them a shout out. But I really like them because they're real, they're raw. I love the cheese man. I love her stripper chronicles. Like, I love to hear about her stripper stories and stuff like that. Like, I love it. I love it. I love the cheese man. But anyways, we're going to be talking about, a lot of people have been asking me about, you know, to talk about confidence and where I found my confidence at and stuff like that. Because a lot of people say, you know, you have a lot of confidence. Like, how do I achieve that? How did you get that? Where did you get it from? Mmm. Shooby-doop. And it smells really good. You got a big ass juicy tomato. Bomb. I guarantee when you make something like this, it feels like you're eating like so bad. Like I feel like I'm eating really bad right now, and it's not really bad. I fried the shrimp in olive oil. I don't know, when you make stuff in olive oil, you don't really need butter. Like I know a lot of people like to put butter in their shrimp. When you cook shrimp or anything with olive oil, the olive oil almost tastes like buttery. To me it does. But anyway, so when I was younger, I really didn't have a lot of confidence. You know, I have on my other channel, I have a video of me talking about how I was bullied by my mother when I was younger. So not only was I bullied by my mother, but I was just, you know, bullied by a lot of people. Like, just, and it was more family members. It wasn't even like at school. You know what I mean? You would figure it would be at school, but it wasn't at school. It was more like at home, like by people that are supposed to be my family. You know, telling me I'm fat, you know, talking about other parts of my body, saying, you know, just telling me mean things about myself. So I really didn't have a lot of confidence in myself. It really just broke me down when people would tell me shit, and I just didn't have a lot of confidence. And I always knew that I had it in me to have. I always knew that I had more confidence inside me. Like it was almost like a little fire inside me, like a little candlelight fire, if I could like explain it. It was almost like a little candlelight fire. The fuck is wrong with me? Candlelight fire inside me that wanted to be like a flame. Like it wanted to burn so bright. Like it wanted to be a motherfucking bonfire. Like it wanted to be an explosion. Like I knew I had it in me. Like I knew I had something inside me that wanted to be great, or wanted to just be, even if I didn't do YouTube, like I just wanted to be confident and comfortable with myself, and I wanted to wear cute things, and I wanted to just be myself. I had that little crazy loud side that will come out sometimes, but because I had a lot of strong personalities around me, sometimes I wasn't able to let it out as much as I wanted to. And please, for anybody, don't get confused when I say my mom. Like, if I ever talk about my mom in a positive light, I'm talking about the woman that raised me. If there's any updates with going on with my mother, because I don't talk to my biological mother, if I happen to have any updates with her, I will let you guys know, like, hey, I'm talking about, this is a big thing, like, because it will be a big thing if that ever happens. But most likely it won't, but I will let you guys know. But if I ever, like, say I'm at my mom's, or I'm with my mom, or I'm going to my mom, or I was talking to my mom, or whatever with my mom, that's the person that raised me, the strong, beautiful, resilient woman that raised me, not my biological mother. So when I started going to high school, I remember I was always I never let myself. I wasn't, when I say not confident, I was not confident in the way I looked, meaning the way I dressed or whatever. I was not confident with my body. I was always like, it was always really hard for me to get, you know, to even pick an outfit or pick something to wear because I was just not confident in myself. I'm never like, I was always like confident. A part I was confident in was knowing that I was tough and knowing that like, just don't fuck with me, you know, just don't fuck with me. Like I had an attitude. I was a little bitchy just because that's the way I was, but meaning I was always sweet. I'm always a sweet person. So I mean, you are what you give me, basically. So if you give me an attitude, I'm gonna give you a bigger attitude. Like if you know, disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you more. You know what I mean? So basically, you get what you give. As it should be with anybody. Like if you're a sweet person to me, I'm gonna be even motherfucking sweeter to you. If you're a friend to me, I'm gonna be a fucking better friend to you. You know what I mean? That's just the way I am. As body confidence wise, I just wasn't confident, period, because I had so many people telling me like I wasn't. The only person that really ever instilled that confidence in me was my mom, which is the woman that raised me. Like I said, she was always telling me I was beautiful. She always just made me feel pretty, made me feel beautiful. Always told me I was beautiful and everything like that. And she wasn't really like a girly girl. So she never really like taught me how to be like girly, because she still to this day is not girly whatsoever. So I just kind of had to like, I always had that girly in me. Like I could be tough, like tomboy, and then I have like a really girly side. I have both sides. Like I could be really tough, rough tomboy. I could push it together. I could fucking bang a hammer. I could paint a wall, and then I could like, you know, go beat my face and paint my face and like be a girly girl. You know what I mean? So I have both sides to me. I always had like little sparks of like, you know, I would let myself come out of my shell, but then backtrack and go back in my shell. So how I would dress sometimes, I would just wear like jeans or like stretchy pants and like just a black t-shirt and just like something to hide my body. Like I wasn't really confident. I remember in ninth grade, I met this girl named Nancy, and she was a big girl, and she wore whatever the hell she wanted. Like she wore whatever she wanted, and I was so envious. Like how, like I would always be like, oh my god, you look so cute. Like I really envied like bigger girls. Not envied, that's not a good word. I really admired is a great word. Admired big girls that were wearing things that I wanted to wear and I didn't feel confident. Especially my friend Nancy. And she would wear skirts and like halter tops and no sweater, because I always had to cover my arms because I hated my big arms. And now I feel like I've always had big arms. Some people say that I don't have big arms, but I feel like I've always had big arms. Even when I was thinner, I felt like my arms are like a little big, but now I don't give a fuck. But you know, I was just like, wow, like she's just really flaunting herself, and she just made herself look so comfortable. Like she wasn't worried. So almost after like the whole year just admiring her, like the way she wore her little skirts, her little jean mini skirts, her little halter tops, her little tube tops and everything, no sweater. You know, finally like being around her. I honestly don't think I ever told her, like, I know she might come across this. So Nancy, what up, Nancy from On About High School? If anybody else knows who I'm talking about, I don't think I've ever told her, like, thank you for helping me get out of my shell. Thank you for helping me have confidence, because I had her for a couple of classes, and after kicking it with her, like, you know, in sewing, and I think I had her, what other class did I have her for? I had her for a couple of other classes. Like, after kicking it with her almost that whole year, by the end of the year, I was wearing tube tops. I wasn't wearing sweaters. I was wearing skirts. I was wearing anything I wanted, basically. And I was uncomfortable. And yeah, you're going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to be comfortable right away. Like, you're not going to be like, oh my God, I'm so free. Yes, this, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to feel comfortable. But I kind of just made myself get used to it. I kind of just pushed myself to do it, because I was just like, girl, you know that you like these clothes. You know you want to dress like this. Like, you know this is you. And just fucking do it, you know? I get these questions all the time. Like, how do you have the confidence to wear what you're wearing and stuff like that? And honestly, I would have to say it was because of Nancy. I mean, it was also because of me, you know, my courage to do it. But it was because, you know, her, like, she wore whatever the fuck she wanted to. And she didn't give a damn. And she didn't care. She didn't even think about it. She's like, who cares? Like, really? I ain't here to impress anybody. I remember I had a talk with her about it during sewing. We weren't really doing anything. And I told her, like, how do you not care? And she's like, I just don't care. I'm not here to impress anybody. It's whatever I feel comfortable in. So, by the next year, I was wearing anything I wanted. I didn't care. I didn't care. And I think ever since then, it was just like, it was all uphill from then. Like, it was just, I was confident with myself. Like, I was just like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Like, who cares? Who really cares? You know? But I'm just thankful for that girl for, you know, giving me the little pep talk she gave me. Whether she realized it or not, because I don't know if she realized it, but whether she realized it or not, it was like, and what I'm saying to you guys is like, really, who cares? You have one life to live. Like, one motherfucking life. You don't get another life after that. Like, do whatever you want to do. However you feel, however you want to dress, go and dress like that. However you want to be, go and be like that. Like, you have one life to live. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what God gave you. I mean, if you're in a position right now where you're not the weight you want to be, enjoy yourself until you get to where you want to be. You know what I mean? You might have just had a baby and you have like a little bit of baby weight on you. So what? Like, flaunt that shit. You just had a baby. Who cares? I just had a baby. So what? You know what I mean? Like, you're in the process. If you're losing the weight and you're in the process of losing the weight, don't be sad and down on yourself now at the weight you are now. This is the weight I am now. I'm working on it. I'm working on it slowly. I try my best, but I'm working on it slowly. I'm trying my best, you know what I mean? And this is the way I am now. Why high what kind of weight I'm holding on myself now? When I could just enjoy myself and not worry about it, you know? It's normal to feel self-conscious. Like, it's normal to feel like, oh my God, like, I'm fat here, or I have a little fat there, or I have a belly, or whatever. It's normal. It's okay. It's normal. It's not abnormal to feel that way. Like, I don't have any super magical powers where I'm, like, magically, like, putting it out of my head and have, like, this superhuman confidence. No, I still feel that way, too, sometimes. I look at myself in the mirror, oh my God, you could see that fat right there, or you could see that whatever. I'm just taking the ends off. I'm going to try to finish everything. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm going to finish all the tomato because I'm pretty much full of tomato. I just think that you shouldn't think about it so much. Like, just don't think about it so much, because when you think about it so much, it gets to you. And I just say, always smile. Like, a beautiful smile regardless. I just lost a shrimp. I honestly think that people that talk shit about your weight or talk shit about the way you look, I honestly think that something's wrong with them. Either in their life or in their head, you know? Because normal people don't do that shit. Like, if you really think about it, like, normal people don't talk shit to people about the way they look. Like, they just don't. So they have to have something wrong up here. So just know, like, if you know, I know it could get you down. I know, you know, if anybody calls you a certain name or anybody tells you this about yourself or whatever, I know it's going to get you down, but you got to think about it, like, how do they look? Like, how are they looking? You know what I mean? My last one, I'm going to add some avocado in it. This is going to be bomb. Ooh, I didn't take a thumbnail. This is just the bottom of the leaf. You could eat it, but it's too chewy. It's really sweet. So pretty much I say, like I said, just fucking live life. Don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks, especially people in high school. Like, people in high school can be harsh, and they could talk shit and spread rumors and talk about your weight or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's not about what you look like, and it's not about what you're wearing, and it's not about your weight. It's all in who's doing the motherfucking work and who's gonna graduate and who's gonna do better in life. Because after high school, I've said this before, after high school, these motherfuckers don't matter. It's all about what kind of car you're gonna be driving, and the motherfuckers that were talking shit about you are gonna be on the bus with a bus pass. You know what I mean? And most likely, most of the time, the motherfuckers that do talk shit end up fat and ugly after high school. With that being said, stay chunky, because chunky is motherfucking beautiful. And peace out.
I dread the sun and the morning wake up, the empty feeling hurtful and